So the project is Almira K-8. The general contractor on it is Garco. The architect is ALSC, and the engineer is DCI. My name is Gunnar Elofson, second generation masonry contractor. My dad, Harold, was in it for 40 years. Harold moved up here with my family in 1993 from Las Vegas. We had another masonry contracting company called H&H. He ran both for a while, but eventually shut the doors to H&H and was basically just running Great Northern Masonry up until 2021, where I took over and been doing it ever since. So their school burned down in October of 2021, which was really a cornerstone for their community. Kind of all of their kids from the other surrounding towns were shipped there for K-8. And it was originally a brick school. I believe it was built in 1952. So for us to be able to come in and build another brick school, really the beauty of the brick, the material, the longevity. You're driving down the highway and you see this, sprawling brick building after seeing nothing but farmland for an hour. It really stands out, and it really does feel like a cornerstone of the community where people can gather. So that's why I get excited about building brick, block, masonry buildings, is, they're there forever. The longevity of it is it's incredible. There were about 15,000 block, about 12,000 of that was on the gym, 12-inch block gym. About 1,500 was an 8-inch elevator shaft, and the rest was 6-inch block on the locker rooms. As far as brick goes, it was from Interstate. It was about 50,000 total. 10% of it was a black ice matte finish. 90% of it was a ironstone matte finish. There's a bit of a blend there. So Almira had cork mitered corners, which is kind of a mouthful, but essentially it's a mitered corner, but the ends of the brick are cut flat as opposed to a point. So then you have a caulk joint running up. It avoids cracking, but it also is just another interesting architectural detail. Those were tough because basically we had one apprentice, Eric, who cut every single one of those cork mitered corners. And that's not easy to do consistently and do it well, because that is something that sticks out. That's one of the biggest architectural details on the project. He did a phenomenal job with that. Additionally, there's also some banding that was stepped in about a 1/2 inch. Next course would step out. That was a pattern that was on certain parts of the building that turned out really, really well. Like I said, the brick were a blend, 90% ironstone, 10% black ice. So there's also that architectural detail as well. Overall, I think the building turned out just beautiful. As far as building with masonry, there's a reason the schools around the area, a lot of the buildings downtown are built and designed with masonry materials. Just looks better than most. You look at kind of even buildings constructed in the 90s, they already kind of look dated, they're starting to look dated. Those that aren't masonry. Brick is timeless. We have incredible new finishes like ground face, split face, that are becoming timeless. You see those on a lot of the new schools. So longevity is really the biggest reason to build with masonry materials. And the finish, like I said, you can't match it. really does feel like an honor after kind of doing some more research into the fire, how it affected the community, everything that went along with that. It does feel like an honor to be involved in rebuilding that for them, kind of putting our touch on it with the masonry. And I don't often drive that way, but it's going to be something that I'm really proud of for the next 20, 30, 40 years. That's why you should build masonry, and that's why you should build with us.